Let's see if steamed potatoes are actually really bad for you. Tons of people call them blood sugar bomb because they're supposed to be pretty bad for your blood sugar because they're supposed to make your blood sugar spike like crazy. So here we have 500 grams of steamed potatoes. That's about 385 calories, 87 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, 9 grams of proteins. Some people defend potatoes by saying that they're pretty low in calories and really rich in carbs, which is technically like healthy energy. They're also pretty rich in vitamin C. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to spike my blood sugar. Wow, it's now been exactly 2.5 hours and something really unexpected happened. I gotta tell you this story. So it's gonna be a little bit longer, but I was not expecting this at all. So right after I ate the potatoes, I started to feel a little bit sick. Like kind of wanted to throw up or something. And I figured it's probably because it's a very heavy load of potatoes first thing in the morning like this. Not great. So I did something that I generally don't do, which is that I went to my sauna and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna relax for 20 minutes in the sauna and it's probably gonna pass, right? But I generally don't do this because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna do something that is going to mess up with the data that I'm gathering. So I generally don't do sports after I do a test or something, just to keep the data as clean as possible. I only drink water, I stay still, I keep working or something. But after the sauna, I checked really quick the monitor to see where I was. I was expecting to be super high up. And actually, we can see here, and wait for the end because it's actually like super interesting. But we can see that it was spiking up and suddenly, boom, it dropped like crazy, right? I was at like 140. So it was like potatoes obviously are still known to like spike blood sugar like crazy, but it didn't, it dropped. So I first figured, I was like, okay, that's this little monitor right here that is definitely just not managing very well in the heat. So I took this little test to check it out. And it turned out that my blood sugar was actually at like 120, which is quite low for just an hour after eating like 500 grams of potato on an empty stomach. So I ended up spending the entire time doing research, and it turns out that there's many benefits of heat for blood sugar level. First, increases the absorption of glucose by the muscles. The second thing is that heat increases insulin sensitivity as well. So not only the absorption, but also the sensitivity to insulin to your body. And the third thing is that because your body is sweating, it reduces the blood sugar level. So I just learned that there are some people who after a very heavy meal just soak themselves in a hot bath just to reduce the glucose spike. I don't know on the long run if that is something you can do every day all the time. It seems like there needs to be a lot more study around this, so I'm not advising anything, but regardless, it was quite surprising and very interesting.